I thought I didn't screw up, but I did screw up earlier, so I had to stop and restart because I definitely want to make sure people know that this is the Voice of Metal, where we talk about all things metal. Anyway, hopefully you guys are doing very well. Oh, I think I've got something special here. Top fans. I wonder if I've got monetized. I don't know. We'll see. Um, I've never seen that before, so let me see here. Oh, I got leaderboard for top fans showing support. Ooh, I love that. Okay. Well, that's something new, and unless that's something they're doing with everybody, I don't know. So we'll find out. By the way, just so you know, I think the Lords of Acid have ended their tour. There's still some other bands that are probably still on tour now. I don't have a list of them. I know Baby Metal and Ginger and Bloody Wood are on tour right now. I was thinking about going, but the place that they're doing it, I'm not too fond of because it seems like it's out where they don't have a whole lot of parking, and I don't really want my car like super far away. I mean, even though some of the other places are kind of far, but not super far. And so I'm not sure if I like that idea or not, especially if you have to walk in the hot sun and it's outside too. Yeah, I'm not too fond of that. I mean, I don't mind being outside. It's just that if it's really hot or really rainy, it's gonna suck. But anyway, like some of the other concerts, I've done that before, like with the Rolling Stones and stuff. Arlington at least had a cover. That was really awesome in Arlington, Texas, where I got to see Pantera, Metallica, Five Finger Death Punch. Uh, I forgot 99 Kills, and I forgot Mammoth or something is what it was. But anyway, we are going to be talking about patriotic songs or that are maybe semi close to that, because of it being the 4th of July. And we're still on the 4th yet. It's getting close to being the 5th, but it's we're going to consider it the 4th, even though it might flip on us while we're talking. On the number 20 song is Pull Me Under by Dream Theater. And it says a progressive epic and with a deep existential lyrical theme that indicates musicianship. That this track represents the complexity of intellectual and ambitious side of America's metal innovation. That's cool. So how are you doing? Whoever that is on the screen, thank you for the like, appreciate it. And by the way, don't forget to, like I said, like and subscribe because it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and I definitely could use more subscribers. We're doing really good because there are a lot more new people on here, and I appreciate them. Look at that, 24 people. Are people bored after the fireworks or something? I love it. I'm glad you're here. Hopefully, you guys got to see more fireworks than I did. My son got a new little kitten with his friend that he shares an apartment with, and he is so adorable. He thinks about calling him Bolt. I don't know. I told him call him Baz Bolt or something because he was playing the bass guitar at the house. Hello, how's it going? Terry O. Fountain? Is that Terry on Fountain? Terry on Fountain? Terry on Fountain. Hello, thanks for the likes. Number 19 is the War Pigs, which I always like from Black Sabbath. It was 1997 that came out. Is one of the most iconic anti-war songs ever created. War Pigs, through a British band speaking a universal statement against conflict and yearning of peace. Sentiments deeply shared by many Americans, of course. Oh, what kind of metal? I don't know. What kind of metal? Oh, you're my number one fan now. Cool. I like that. Dark Ape Dawn. I guess it automatically assigns the top fan. Apparently, so you're my top fan. Cool. I got a top fan now. See, Amber should have that honor, but I'm usually on here so late she never sees it, but she always watches later. So, so I'm telling you, Amber, you gotta get on here late. No, I'm just kidding. She doesn't have to do that. Oh, heavy metal. Oh, of course, heavy metal. Well, silver and gold would be kind of cool. We call it silver metal and gold metal, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, number 18 is Disturbed, which I don't consider, or Sound of Silence. I don't know if it's too metalish, but they're kind of in between there. 2015, and this was a really good song. It was it's a cover of course, another. I forgot the name who originally sung it. If you know it, let me know in the comments. This immediate This immensely popular metal ballad covers the breath of new life of a classic American folk song, transforming its message, sorry, of communication breakdown, isolation into a powerful and resistant modern anthem, which is really cool. Kind of reminds you of the things that go on in the American thing with what do they call that, the wars and things like that, to a point. The Sound of Silence. Anyway, number 17 is Duality from Slipknot, released in 2004, and that was on the Sublime version. Versus volume number 3, even though I don't know, was there number 1 and 2? I might have to check that out because, I got that album and I didn't even think about it. A powerful track with an inertial conflict, breaking free from its self-imposed limitations, embodying a new, unbridled energy and struggle for identification to be found in the American experience. Oh, wait a minute, did I get that wrong? Oh, yeah, duality. Yeah, cool. Oh, gotcha. Precious metals. I see. Oh, that makes sense. Well, see, when I originally did the title, and I should say voices of metal because it's about everybody in metal, or the fans, everybody, the singers, whatever, the people in security, the venues. But that's what I told my friend. It's really about the people of metal, not just me, because I'm not the voice of metal, but I could be the voice of metal. But anyway, um, the way I see it, well, I like to talk, and a lot of people know that, of course, that I know personally, and they tell me, shut up, Chris. But anyway, um, the one thing about it is I had a different name, Talk of Metal or something like that, and it didn't seem right. It didn't flow. So I thought voice. There you go, voice. Because somebody said, because we're talking about the voicing of people's feelings, thoughts, and fears, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, that's where it kind of derived from. Number 16 is the song title BYOB. Now, this one I love a lot. There's a very, very, very important. Um, I didn't know what it stood for, but I think maybe that no, that's Lies from the Tablecloth. That's what I'm thinking of. System of a Down, 2005 for Mesmerize album. The description is a furious satirical anti-war protest BYOB. Bring your own bombs. Sharply criticizes military action and calls for accountability, showcasing the vital role of free speech in America, which we should all do. I respect our military. I love the military people, but I don't always agree with what the government does sometimes with that. Which there's sometimes we don't always agree what they want to do or do. Now the mission that they had overseas with Iran, I think that was definitely a must and a need. Because yeah, it'd be kind of scary to have another country with a nuclear weapon, right? I know, right? Cool. I know. I understand it is music. Oh, yes, it is metal music. Some of these aren't really that super heavy. So, number 15 is titled My Own Summer, which I don't think I've heard this one. Shove It from the Deftones. Oh, I know Deftones. I know quite a few of their songs are really awesome. Around the Fur is the album, 1997, representing the alternative new metal wave from California. This song embodies a raw, intense summertime energy and relentless spirit that can be found in American youth culture. And that's the thing is I'm not I haven't listened to a lot of Deftones, but I have to check this one out. Now the next one is by far one of my many favorites from Megadeth. Number 14 is Symphony of Destruction. It is so cool. I know pretty much almost all the lyrics if I'm listening to the music, of course. From 1992. These are both really old songs. Wow. I thought the Deftone one was older, but I guess not. A potent commentary of political corruption and societal control. This track emphasizes the importance of vigilance and protecting democratic ideas against unseen forces. And that's what America's all about. That's what metal's all about. It's speaking your mind, speaking what you care about. And if you feel like you are not being listened to, you need protest logically, I guess you could say. That's what I would say. And do the right thing. Um, Everybody feels differently about certain topics, I know. And just, I'm not going to side with anybody. So, we're way ahead. Cool, I like that. Number 13 is Cult of Personality, and this is definitely one of my other favorites. And Living Color. The album was titled Vivid, 1988. This hard rock metal fusion criticizes charismatic but dangerous leaders, perfectly aligned with American values and questioning their authority and safeguarding individual liberties. See, that's like I said, that's what the freedom of America is all about, is being able to say, hey, we don't think things are right going into our country. We need to make it better. And I think somebody's kind of spoke that a little bit, I believe. Um, they're doing it right now, for those who believe in that, but some people might not, which I can totally understand. Number 12 is Blood and Thunder, a Mastodon. Leviathan, number 2024. What's this? As a heavy as ever. Got the Aerosmith. What's his name? Lead singer. Oh, Taylor, yeah. Oh, okay. Tyler or Taylor from Aerosmith. I think it's Tyler. I'm not sure. I think you're right. For the second one. Hello, Brody. What's up? How's it going, Brody? Don't forget, like and subscribe and love. There you go. I love the hearts. Okay, sorry. Anyway, number 11 is a song titled Bulls on Paradise, a Rage Against the Machine, right? Evil Empire is the name of the title of the album, 1996. Another powerful protest against protest anthem. This song critiques military industrialism and political manipulation, standing as a testament to America's right to dissent and critical examination of power. You know, even though I was trying to be more patriotic, this seems like it's more of a list of you know, anti-Semitic on most of the songs that are out there, but I think a lot of metal bands like to criticize the government, which I can totally understand. Um, yeah, so even though we are in a that's what makes America great, right? Is that you can say, yeah, I'm going to criticize you with one of my songs, and you won't get judged for it, right? I'm doing really great, Brody. Thank you very much. How are you doing? How's your fourth? It's like cool. That's the whole reason why America is the way it is, right? Free speech. You know, you can criticize the government if you want to and not get in trouble, too much trouble. Like sometimes they always say that, but I don't know. Sometimes it makes you wonder about certain things, especially when it comes to like aliens. Shh, you didn't hear that here. Anyway, number 10 is 46 and 2 from Tool. Very, very awesome band. I know some people that don't like, depends on who you talk about. Enigma is the name of the album, 1996, and that was I think their very first one, maybe the second one. A deeply cerebral and progressive metal journey that this track delves into the psychological and spiritual evolution, mirroring America's drive for innovation and self improvement. Interesting. Oh, this one's a good one. I literally like this one. Holy Wars is number 9. The Punishment is Due from Megadeth. Rust in Peace of the album, 1990. The intricate thrash metal masterpiece explores the themes of religious and political conflict, reflecting on complex global dynamics and often involving American influence and perspective. Oh yeah, I already read that. Sorry. I thought I hadn't read that one. Man, I'm losing it, Brody. But that's okay. I'm here. I'm kind of here, somewhat. Who knows? Anyway, number 8, "Run for the Hills." Oh, this is a really good song. It's by Iron Maiden. If you've never heard the song, you gotta check it out. Trust me, it's awesome. "The Number of the Beast," and there's a lot of other songs on there. There are "Hallowed Be Thy Name," and I thought there was another one I liked on that album. 1982. That was like when I was really young. I was born in '73, so that's about 9 years old. Yeah, something like that. Classic, if I did my math right, real quickly. The classic metal track, right, through British powerful narratives, conflict between Native Americans and European settlers, offering you know what I mean, I can't say it. To look at a significant chapter in American history. Sorry, I am really good at this, right? Especially botching things up. That's the one thing I'm known for, botching things up. Number 7 is Declaration Day. Iced Earth is the name of as the artist. The Glorious Burden 2004 is the release date, directly addressing the signing of Declaration of Independence. This power metal track is literally an anthematic musical tribute to the birth of the United States. I did not know that. So there is a song, a metal song called Declaration Day, and it's from the artist Iced Earth. I guess I'm going to have to listen to this song. Glorious Burden is the album. Okay, 2004. That wasn't that long ago. Hey, bro, what's this? The U.S. Navy 1974, 1998, Aerosmith 1973, Toys in the Attic. Oh yeah, Aerosmith. You were nine. Okay, you were in the Navy in 1974. Oh wow, you are an older gentleman, and thank you for your service, sir, very much. Especially when if you were in the Navy in 1974, I was being born in 73, so I was only like a year old when you went in 1980. Wow, that's a while, kinda. Yeah, right. Yeah, I guess it was. Yeah, it was quite a while. Not, my brain wasn't computing that. Toys in the Act was one of the no. Oh, okay, gotcha. For Aerosmith or Aerosmith. Who knows? Anyway, I'll keep moving on. My Google Voices because I said okay something. Don't say okay. Anyway, let's see. Refuse, resist, and this is the one that got me going beyond Metallica and into super heavy metal. The ones I listen to now is Refuse, Resist from Sepultura, the Brazilian band. KS80, 1993, a ferocious call of arms against injustice. This Brazilian band's track embodies the global spirit of rebellion and resistance against tyranny, a hardcore tenet of American independent thought. That's really cool. Yep, yep, yep. I'd say the pump was. Oh yeah, definitely. It was a good one. I like that going down on the elevator, and some other songs that I like about it. I think the one with Run DMC and then them were really good. It was the one song that they actually didn't do so well by themselves, but with Run DMC singing with them, it became a hit. Number 5 is The Trooper from Iron Maiden. This one I know is really good too. Peace of Mind, 1983. Though a British band, through a British band, The Trooper vividly portrays bravery, sacrifice, soldiers of battle, and a universal theme that resonates profoundly with American military history and the flight of liberty. Even though it is British, but still, that makes some sense. Here we go. Number 4 is We Are an American Band. Oh, I remember this. Grand Funk Railroad. I didn't know who sung that one. We Are an American Band is the name of the album, 1973. Oh, that was the year I was born. That was an old school, I guess, hard rock, maybe I would say. Yeah, it says iconic hard rock anthem. Joy, joyously celebrates the experience of being a touring American band, perfectly capturing the sense of national pride and the boundless energy of rock and roll itself. These guys have been around for a while and they are really good. And that is a really good song. It's not a metal song, but it definitely is up there with the songs that are top notch. I think. If you guys disagree with me, I don't know. You guys are crazy. Anyway, it's not metal, but I know. Number 3, right? Toys That is my favorite Aerosmith that came out. Oh, okay. Something like that. Okay. 72, 71. I don't know. I'd have to look that up probably. Number 3 is Black One from Typo Negative. which is one of the bands I definitely love to listen to. And sometimes it got a little lengthy. That's the only thing I didn't like about some of the songs, and it seemed to kind of like this, just this. There was no, but some of the songs were really, really energetic. It depends on what song it was. Bloody Kisses is the name of the album, 1993. While known for their gothic metal, Typo Negative, unique sprawling sound from Brooklyn embodies a distant, darkly atmospheric side of American heavy metal, creating a hauntingly beautiful counterpart. Yep. Anyway, that's one band that I know somebody definitely likes. She's the singer of Lords of Acid and her new song. I mean, her new band, The Violent Hour. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out because it's really cool. Hell or Hollywood and Sick Ones is the two songs that are out right now. I was hoping she'd release a new one here soon, just because. And just in case people don't like the new stuff, I'm sorry, I still like it. I think it's really great. It's one of those. She's trying to experiment, do something different. Yeah, I mean, I like her heavy vocals. She is a very good. That I do miss that part because it makes it powerful. But some of the songs have a little bit of that in there. Not a lot. It's just kind of a little spice to add to the pot. You know what I mean? That's what I consider it as. Anyway, number two is "Freedom" is the song. "Rage Against the Machine" album title is the same. 1992, a fierce and politically charged track. Freedom directly confronting systematic oppression and calls for libertarian and resonates deeply with the spirit of American revolutionary ideas. And that's pretty much what we're all about. This country is all about, because that's what happened originally. We left Britain to no, we don't have to pay a lot of taxes. Well, guess what? We're paying a lot of taxes now, which is kind of crazy. Who knows? Okay, number one, right? The top of the list, even though I don't consider these in any particular order. Um, Enter Sandman is the song. Metallica is the artist. Metallica is the album, or they consider it the Black Album because it was black. 1991 is, and also one of the most highest selling metal albums out of anybody's. That one particular, and you know why? Yeah, it's me. It was my doing. You know why? Because I listened. Okay, Injustice for All is the first album I heard from them. I didn't buy. Um, I bought that album, but the first new album was, of course, the Black Album because it came right after that. I'm pretty sure, pretty positive because Enter Sandman was in it, and I thought, oh man, this is gonna be really cool. I love it. It's just different, and I kept saying to people, yeah, this is gonna be huge. This is gonna be big, and sure enough, because I bought it. I like it. So, whatever. I still have my CD. The one I originally bought back then, back in, what was it, 1991. So, yeah, I've had a couple and they're that old, over 25 years old, which is crazy, right? Except my original CD player back there, if you can see it, it's kind of buried. It's more of a put crap on top of type thing. But yeah, the CD player isn't working anymore, so it kind of sucks. Here the description is an undeniable staple of American heavy metal. This track is massive riff and intense atmosphere. Oh yeah, the song is Enter Sandman. Just in case I didn't say that, it is a standard for generations. For a generation remains a global anthem of power and freedom. Okay, which makes sense. I guess it's kind of patriotic to a point. Who knows? Anyway, see, I still got 9 people and 5 likes. I appreciate it. So, who's my number two fan? Oh, wait a minute. I see it. I see it. I'm sorry. Who? Doctor Who? What? Where? I like that name. That is really cool. Who? What? Where? Who? What? Where? That'd be kind of an interesting metal song. Who? What? Where? Who? What? Where? Doctor Who? What? Where? Who? What? And where? And why? You forgot the why. Who, what, where, and why. That's what it's all about. It's like news, or even like if you're doing an interview, who, what, when, where, and why did it all happen? Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm hoping that I was hoping to promote somebody's album. By the way, if she's ever does watch my channel, which I don't know, if she does. The Violent Hour, yeah, because I know her enough that I think I can get her to talk to me. Maybe if I'm really sweet and nice, and I'm very begging her for forgiveness for being, well, certain things that wasn't quite what she thought. It was somebody else. But anyway, I'm not going to get into all that. But anyway, she knows who it is. You guys don't need to know either. So, without further ado, I will say, well, not further ado. I shouldn't say that. I should be saying fond farewells. Goodbye. Don't forget to hit the bang, like, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for the love. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you very much for the people that have subscribed, people that are subscribing. And I'm hoping maybe if there's a woman out there watching, definitely would love that you guys subscribing too, because of the fact I looked at my demographics and there's a lot more, like 90% are guys watching, which is fine. I have no problem with that. But I'm hoping that I can promote more women on in metal. I really do, because there's some really phenomenal female singers out there now, and they put some of these pop singers to shame as far as their vocals. I hate to say, I mean, you listen to like Taylor Swift, oh my gosh, she sings, but these women, wow, power, strength, and audacity. Like Ginger, they're touring, freaking phenomenal people, awesome stuff. So if you've never heard of Ginger, check them out. I think it's Jenger or IR, something like that. But anyway, check them out. They're on tour right now. You can probably go to Bands in Town and type in the name, you'll find it. It's your location. So thank you very much for your time, your patience, and your understanding. For those who have been here from the very beginning, like Amber and my some of my top fans now that are talking on here, Mr. Deck Ape Don, and my number two fan, Doctor Who, What, When, Where, and Why. No, just the why is not in there. But anyway, thanks again, guys. Take care. Have a good night. Hope to see you. Well, I'm planning on seeing you guys tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to plan, though, because it's past the 4th. Maybe I can do it after the 4th July thing. Who knows? So take care. Take care and have a good night. Bye. Yeah, right. More chicks. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like the women flirting with me a little bit. I like the flirtatious types. I already have one fan. Yeah, she likes me a lot. She really does. She is very sweet too. Very sweet woman. So, without now I'm going to leave. So take care. Have a good night. Thanks, Deck Ape Don, and who, what, when, where, and how, and why, or whatever. See you tomorrow. Bye.